What we're going to do in this video is we're going to take a sampling of this guitar, and what I want to do is we're going to hear it with the pickups and the pickup ring just as it comes from this factory. And what I do is, I've done this to many guitars, is I lift with little tiny washers under the four corners of the pickup ring. I just lift it off the top, just about the space of a guitar pick, if that even, on both pickups, and that should let the top vibrate more and get a different sound than what it sounds like now. All right, so this is a 775. They only made it for 2 years. It is a 175 body. It's got the triple ply binding here. 175 body, so it's a laminate maple, sides and back. It's got a ebony fretboard, and it's also got the pickup joining on the 22nd fret. So we're going to do a little sampling of the way it sounds now, and then I'm going to come back in a little while after I've done the adjustment on this, and then we're going to take a listen to the guitar and see if it made a difference.
So we've never really done this. You've seen him do this on his guitars a million times. This is one thing that he pretty much does on every guitar. I mean, 90% of the guitars, right?
Yeah.
So, but we've never really done,
before and after.
A before and after comparison. And so when you just got this guitar and you said you were going to do that, I was like, well, let's see if we can notice the difference. See if it's worth the
effort.
The effort, right? So, first off, though, before we do it, what do you think is going to happen?
I think you're going to hear more high ends. It's a dark sounding guitar. I think it's going to liven up the high end. Now, I'm gonna record. We're going to record it now, and I always back off the treble a little, or the volume just a tad, and I'm going to back off the tone just a tad. And this is what we're going to get.
Well, wait. Before we do that, though, those are the stock pickups, right?
Yeah, these are stock pickups.
Stock Gibson pickups. That's a 1991.
Mm-hmm. And these are 490s, they're called.
Okay. So give people an idea of what they're dealing with. And then secondly, there's no amp. We're going straight into a mixing board.
That's
so
correct.
There's no amp influence. We do have an overhead mic going, which I'm going to shut off when he starts playing. So basically all you're going to hear is just the guitar going straight into the mixing board with a little bit of reverb. Right.
Well said, Wes.
Yeah.
Okay. So first let me play a couple things just without a track. And then I'm going to play some things with a track, some single notes, some octaves, chord melody, just so you can hear how it blends. So the song is Desafinato. Desafinato.
All right, well, hold on. Let me turn off these mics.
All right. So now I'm going to play it with the track, and just simple band-in-a-box track, the song Desafinato. All right, that gives us a fair sampling of what the guitar should sound like. I'm going to go ahead and make that modification, and we'll come back, play the same song, and we'll see if it's any different.
And if you guys don't know what he's talking about with the modification and the lifting up of the pickup rings, I put the link to the video that shows exactly how we do it in the description. So if you want to see and you don't know what we're talking about, go watch that other video and you'll see exactly how it does it, because we're not going to demonstrate that in this video. We're just only going to figure out the difference between the two sounds. So if you want to do this to your guitar, got to watch the video that's in the description.
Okay, I've went through the process now of lifting the pickup off the top, and you can see right here, you see these little rings there? Little washers that I've stuck under there. By the way, this is Howard Rendell-Wall from Heritage. His idea, not mine. And anyway, every guitar I put it on, it seems to let that top vibrate a little more, gives a little more, I think, a little more high end to it. If you want that. So now let's hear what it sounds like. We'll play the same song. Okay, so there's the same song. What does that sound like to you? You can bounce back and forth, back over to the beginning of this video or replay it. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'll play it with the track. And let's see if we can tell any difference, if it bounces out of the track a little hotter or a little more brightness to it. Okay, well, can you hear any difference? I can. I can. I think it's a little brighter, don't you? I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I want you to check it out. Okay, so we just listened to both the clips, and one thing I noticed is it just seemed a little more alive, having the pickup ring lifted up a little more responsive. And one thing I noticed when I did this using an amp, although we didn't use an amp for this, we were just going direct, but I could really hear the difference with my amplifier. So again, I think it sounds a little clearer, a little more high end. I think it cuts a little more. It's got more of a frequency range, I would say. But the other one sounds good too, as a real dark sound. So
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It was, the one is just really darker without it, you know? And then you lift up the pickup rings and it just brings out this level of clarity or something to it.
yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's not necessarily just treble.
right. It's not brightness.
It's just, yeah.
Like it just like seems clearer or something. I don't. It's really bizarre actually when you listen to them back
Yeah.
to back. So,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't, I don't know if we had more reverb on this second one. We haven't touched the reverb knob, so I don't know if it was the frequencies of this now is making the reverb unit respond differently, but it sounded like there was less reverb on the first example. But anyway, try it at home. If you're not really that happy with the sound of your guitar at home, try this, and I think you'll be surprised. You can always put it back. It's no major modification. I've had people write me and say, hey, I did that to my 175, and it made a world of difference. I know I've done it for several guitars, and it does make a big, big difference. And again, it's quite simple. Undo the screws, put a little tiny washer under there. You can get them at the hardware store. Cost about 20 cents each. Put them in there, screw it back down. You're good to go. You might have to adjust the pickup. I wanted to say, if the guitar is bright, that's why you got a tone control. You can back it off a little bit if it's too bright for you. So it's easy to knock off the brights. It's easier than to add brights. So another train of thought there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I will talk at you later. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Hi, Rich here again. I just wanted to say thanks for checking out my videos. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and sign up for those notifications so you can see all the cool guitar videos we put out each week. If you want more lessons right now, I have hundreds of them at guitarcollegelibrary.com. Check out our low-price monthly streaming memberships. And if you want to learn jazz, check out my course, Jazz Guitar Improv. I take beginner jazz players and get them playing awesome solos on the fly. You'll see the link for the JGI course in the description below. Hey, thanks again for watching my channel. We'll see you again real soon with a new video.